EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Murray now going to throw to open. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, Murray. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A run on 1st and goal. A short kick down to the 7. Second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's an Arizona first down. Now, Murray on the bootleg. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense, both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Sly's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Take go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. Throwing again is Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On play action, Murray. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals up their lead. It's now 24-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From out of the gun, he'll throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Okay, ready?
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Reload, reload.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills.
And this one is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Smash, smash. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. 70 Lion.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Low, low. Set.
They run over center with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
To return, it's Shaheed. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Brandon Dormus there on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Murray will throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Cardinals lining up for punt. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side in the hands of London. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 14.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Let's go. 4 makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as...
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Stephanie.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. They'll run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Wes Watkins takes it from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On second down, they run the counter. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Right back to him on first down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second touchdown tonight. Sly's extra point up and good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go with the counter on first down. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.